All right, hello YouTube. So let's cut straight to the chase. Say you have a Kia or a Hyundai 2019 or newer, and it's got a 7-speed transmission in it that looks like automatic, but in fact it's a dual clutch. So if you have a 2019 or newer dual clutch transmission, 7-speed, I think it's called D7UF1, I believe. And you have this annoying problem that eventually after some time the car starts kind of slipping when it's cold. When it's shifting gears, it's slipping when it's cold, so basically acting funky. You probably want to relearn the transmission, mostly the clutch actuator, not so much the gear but the clutch actuator, because there's an actuator to for it to roll gears, and then there's an actuator for it to do the clutch thing automatically. So I'm using this program. It's called DAP4CS, and I'll leave a link for it. But basically, this is my way of doing this. Turn that on. So the license kit, I had to purchase the, there's a demo version that you can purchase to make sure that the cable and everything works with your car, that you can access modules. And once you can access modules, as you can imagine, there's not much more you can do. But at least you can verify it's working. And after that, you can purchase the full version. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can help yourselves. After I did the procedure and went for a ride, at first it wasn't noticeable. And at first, I mean like right down my street. And then after that, I was like, wow, I see now. It shifts much crisper. When I take off, it just takes off. And like I said, when it shifts, it's like automatic. Actually, it's more fun than automatic because it shifts like a dual clutch should. It just fires off the shifts. Anyhow, it's plugged in. Let's turn the ignition on for this to work. Ignition is on. So I'm using the K-Can Commander cable from Amazon. Anyway, go here, select car, Hyundai, Elantra. Mine's a 23, but it will work on anything that has this transmission, which is the double clutch. It's a smart stream, but once again, transmission is the same. It will work on any Hyundai or a Kia that has this DCT7 D7UF1 transmission. Alright. Alright, so security gateway has been, authorization has been successfully completed. You go to the special function. For one, you can check the wear amount. So if I go like this, it says check the wear amount. Blah, blah, blah. So a certain level of the wear compensation value may work by just relearning. Even here they tell you. So the shift lever in park. I'm gonna hit enter. Alright, there you go. So 75% on the clutch one, 80.5% wear on clutch. Well, that's how much remaining, I'm assuming. Yes. So anyhow, escape, DCT learning function. Alright, carry it out when the ignition is on. Do not step on the brake. It's in park. It should take about 30 seconds. I hear some relays. So it's learning. It's doing the first actuator, the one that runs the gears up and down. So it's probably going reverse, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, second. Sixth, seventh. There you go. And then there's a second portion that it says ignition on. Do not press the brake. Should take 60 seconds. Alright, so I'm going to start the car up. Alright, and I'm going to hit enter. Alright, so it says turn the car off, wait 30 seconds before you turn the ignition on, and then hit enter after you turn the ignition on. So I am going to turn off the car. That's why I have the timer here. Start 30 seconds. And when that's up, I'm going to turn the ignition back on and then hit enter. I believe this is the time where it's storing the clutch points, the actuator, the points where it engages the clutch into the modules. So that's why you have to wait 30 seconds or more before you turn the car back on, or the ignition back on. So I'm going to turn the ignition back on. Time. And now I am going to hit enter. There we go. And it just kicked me out, which means that it did what it was supposed to do. And now, like I said, if you go for a drive, at first, like I said, when you pull out of the house or the apartments and then go down your street, at first it's going to be like, oh, not much happened. But then, like literally within the first half a mile, within the first mile, you basically want to have the car go up the go up the gears all the way to 7. Basically run it up to 7 gears a few times. And when I say few times, I believe the protocol calls for 6 times before the dealer hands off the car to the customer. So obviously you are the customer. The more you drive it, the better it's going to get. But the bottom line is that it's only going to get better as you drive. And after doing it and after seeing it, how long it took and how easy it was, I'm definitely going to be doing it more often than not. And it's a whole different car. Like I said, it drives like it's a new car and fires off between shifts. There's no slippage. It just drives like it should have been driving. Anyway, peace.